David is my friend, but I think from 2, 3 weeks ago, he did become my boss, and I think we have a relationship, or we've had a relationship for 20, I'd say 90% of my life, where we've been very professional. Yes, our families have been friends, but I think when it gets down to work, we're here to win, we're here to be successful, we're here to build something really great. And I think there will be times when we have difficult conversations, but I think because of the loyalty, the trust, and the friendship that's been unbroken for the 90% of our lives, that will always remain the same. But I think because we've got the same goal of wanting to do something really special, to build something here that can be bigger than anything else that we've done in our careers or our lives, is something that excites me. And in 20 years' time, we'll still be friends, our families will still be friends, but hopefully this will be one of the best chapters of our friendship. Afternoon. Well, I think it's pretty simple. I think when people throw about the lack of experience, I always throw back that actually I've got a lot of experience of being around winners, a lot of experience about winning myself as a player, but actually coaching at the very top level with in Spain with Valencia at Manchester United, and with the England national team getting to a World Cup semi-final. So in terms of what we want to build here, we've talked about identity, we've talked about connecting with the public. I've seen that. I've seen what best practice is when you walk into the training ground, which is one of the best training grounds I've ever been to. We have to behave in a certain way, and I call it elite behaviour. Elite behaviour is doing the right thing every minute of every single day. And I've lived that myself as a player, and I've seen and coached that way with some of the best players in both the men's and the women's game. So ultimately, I'm coming into this job to instill those values into this football club about what it takes to actually win. And I think I know those qualities, what it takes. We've spoke about the identity, the commitment, the discipline, the hard work. These are fundamentals that I want to instill into this football club. So ultimately, I think it's a great opportunity for me. We spoke about the youth system that we've got here. I've got great experience being produced myself as a young player, and giving opportunities to young players as a coach. And I think lastly, I think the journey that I've just been on with the England women's national team is very similar to the journey that I see here. It was a journey where we was trying to grow something really special with the England women's national team. It wasn't in the forefront of everybody's mind. We wanted to get to be the best in the world, and we went on a journey for 3 years of instilling those values into a team to try to become the best. And that's the philosophy that I want to do here, working with great owners and working alongside Chris, who's got great experience. I just became engrossed, obsessed with coaching, with the tactical, the technical side. I wrote down every session. So from an early age, I had the bug to wanting to be a coach. I think when you're a coach, you've got to have that kind of obsession. So I think that's where me and Gary are slightly different. He has other sort of like ambitions, but ultimately when I see our great supporters coming to this stadium, when I see the owners coming to this stadium, I want them to see a team that they're proud of. I want them to see an identity to say, well, that's the team that we want to watch, want to support, and want to get behind. And that's my whole philosophy about the hard work, the discipline, the concentration, but more importantly, an enjoyment and a style of football that I think, for me, I have a philosophy that's non-negotiable. I want us to play a certain style of football, and I always focus on the work that's needed to go into winning. Winning is the dream. Winning is the dream for this football club, to win the championships, to win the medals, to become the best in this country. But ultimately, the work that we have to put in is going to be huge, and that's the challenge that me and Chris have got, along with the owners. We're in the early stages of our development, but from day one, we want to challenge the players to become the best they possibly can.